Okay guys, so it's another week and it's another useful eBusiness Boss video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to find a $10,000 a month product in under 8 minutes. So the reason I'm doing one of these sort of timer style videos again is because you guys seem to really like them. So if you like videos, I'm going to make more of them. So in this video, we're going to get straight down to it. I want to see how fast I can get with this process. So it's going to be the same as last time. I'm going to be using Helium-10 Black Box, but we'll be looking at different products, and this time I'm going to be doing it much quicker. So if you're interested in learning more about building your own Amazon business, in the techniques we use to find Amazon products, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notifications button, because if you don't, you're not going to have a clue how to do it. You need to be following this channel. Let's get into it, starting from now. Again, we're using Black Box, and I'm going to use the keyword tab. So the reason I like this, and I say this a lot, but it's because I like to have a look at the overall market, not just specific products. So important things here: minimum search volume, we have to have at least 1,000, okay? Monthly revenue, we're going to go 9,000, okay? Price, we're going to go between $17, we always go over 15, and we're going to go as high as 45, okay? Review count, we don't want any more than 265. Review rating, we want these to be good quality products. So we want a minimum of four-star overall. Word count, we need at least 2 words. Single words won't help you very much. They're going to be very broad, very, very competitive. Now, the only other things I'm going to do here is change this to have FBA and FBM, because if it's FBM, we've got a very good chance of just doing better than them anyway. Now, if we want to take things a step further, I'm conscious of time, we've got about 6 minutes. I'm going to look at just selecting medium, small, large standard, and small standard in sizes, okay? Because that's going to give us the smaller products, which are going to be cheaper for us to ship. And let's get into it. So Helium-10 gets to work. Now, if you do want to use this, go into the description below. There'll be 2 coupon codes that you can use. You can get 10% off every month for life. Yeah, that's for life. Or half price first month, 50% off your first month, which I think is pretty useful. You don't need to pay full price, so don't use those coupons. Okay, so what I'm doing here is going through, looking at the keywords and, using my own brain, and you're going to have to do the same thing. So if something looks like it might be quite expensive, quite complicated to make, move on. Solar system backpack, not bad, but no, we're not doing that. Cut out dresses for women. I've got no idea what that even means, but we're moving on. White cake stands. I don't mind a bit of white cake stands, I'm going to be honest. So what we're going to do, view that on Amazon. Capturing the light. Now that just sounds weird, and it's in category books, so we're not interested in that. Ignore. Mosquito suit. Now, I quite like that. It is clothing, so when it's clothing, you're going to get more returns on average, but I like the sound of a mosquito suit. I've only got 5 minutes left, so I better stop mucking around. Marvel rings for women. Ignore anything that has a well-known brand name in, because obviously you can't sell it without infringing on someone's intellectual property rights, so don't do that. Puma sneakers, same sort of thing. Outer Banks decor, got no idea what that means. A memorial wind chime. Yep, we like that. And when you're looking at these results, I also like to look at this, which is the sales to review ratio. The higher this number is, the better the opportunity. Competing products, we want that to be under 1,000, okay, usually. We can set this as a filter to start with. I just didn't because I forgot. Let's keep going. A doctor training, no. Extra large gift bags, no. Giant hula hoop, it's going to be massive. No, we're not going to do it. Fancy football, no. Let's keep going. A women's sexy hollow out jumpsuit. Could be interesting, but again, clothing we're going to ignore. Animal Crossing, that's a brand. I've only got 4 minutes. Cloth book covers, no. Oh, okay, let's keep going. Keep going. Another thing we want to look at is the actual age of these listings. So I'm going to try and speed up a bit here because I really haven't got long. Clay bead, no. So we might have to go to the results I've already found. If anything jumps out to me, I'm going to go for it. We're on to page 4. And really, if you're doing this, you don't have to do it in 8 minutes, but I'm just trying to show you how easy it is once you know what you're doing to find products. A sword, we can't be selling swords. Tomato cage. This has been up for 24 months. I like it. Okay, let's get into it, starting with the white cake stands. So I would be looking at this product thinking, it looks pretty simple. It's doing pretty well. It's only got around 500 reviews. I like the look of that. How could we differentiate this product? Might be difficult, but with decent presentation, this image, they've done very well there. They're including other things in with it. It's got a very low overall review rating, but they're still ranking quite well. So there's an idea. So I'd be looking at something quite basic like this, but thinking, okay, how can I make this different? So yeah, it's an interesting product. We could add things on to make it more interesting like this. It's a bit more expensive. So yeah, this is a classy cake stand. So we're looking at this and thinking, let's take a premium take on this product. We're going to move on. Okay, mosquito suit. This looks ridiculous, but something, to be honest, I would wear around the house. Yeah, again, because it's clothing, because it's sizes, you could look at this. Maybe a mosquito hat would be easier, so we could dig further into that. Yeah, look, just like this. I would probably look at doing something like that. So off the back of that, I would look into mosquito repellent hat. We've only got 2 minutes. So wind chimes. Okay, this looks quite cool, and it is something you could look at. So remember, ignore all these sponsored listings and look for something simple that you can replicate. So a lot of these have their own designs, and it says to me that they're aimed at a very particular type of person. So this would probably be one I'd dig into further. You'd have to look at some sort of quote that would fit and resonate with the target customer, the person interested in this, but might not be the number one product. I would pin that though, and we would dive into it. So tomato plants. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this looks interesting, but it looks like it's going to be quite big. So this could be quite interesting. It's pretty simple. There's not much to differentiate these top 4 listings. Now, what I want to do is go back. So let's go back to, I've only got 1 minute. Am I going to do this? Okay, go back to the first page. Okay, so what I would do off the back of this is the product I would go with in this case would be the mosquito hat. Now, I'm understanding that, yeah, this is going to need far more research, but I think in under 8 minutes, I found something that we could investigate further. So out of the 2, I would dig into a mosquito hat. So we're just going to click into this one. And we're going to get rid of the tomato cage, and we're going to go with the memorial wind chime. So this is something that you would get for when someone's passed away in someone's memory. We would have to dig further into that. But in my mind, I think I've done it. So I've run out of time. What we've done is we've whittled it down to these 2 results. And all I wanted to do by showing you this video is show you that it really doesn't take long to find a product idea. The bit that comes after this is thinking, so it wouldn't make any sense for me to rush off now and be like, right, this is the product I'm doing. You can find these product ideas, but then we need to dive further. So the 8 minutes is up. We've got 2 product ideas. Now, I just want to very quickly dive in a little bit further into these ideas and show you what I would do to qualify them further. So let's start with the memorial wind chime. Now, using my helium tin extension, I can analyze everything on this page and we'll see how much revenue they're making. We can look at the general view of the market. So this is a very, very powerful tool and one that we use all the time. So instantly I'm looking at this number. So for me, usually if the total revenue is under 100,000, I would say that's a particularly small market. This is getting to a point where it's a medium market. It's pretty good. And if you're seeing this, 500,000 in total revenue, and the average reviews are only at 187. This is a very, very good sign, in my opinion, because if we scroll over, we're seeing that all of these are FBA, so we're not competing with Amazon, and a lot of these are, look, 463 reviews. So this listing here has got 463 reviews, and it's doing $100,000 a month. Well, to start with, we're probably going to be like this seller. We're going to come in with our 33 reviews, and this seller here is doing 26,000 a month. I think this is a good product idea. So yeah, I'm pretty confident that I've done it in 8 minutes. This is a brilliant product idea. It's far more than $10,000 a month. But let's look at this further. So what we would need to be doing is looking at this product offering and thinking, okay, we need to pay attention to what's going on. So they've got slightly different designs, and this is customized. They've got a phrase on here, so we could look for phrases that might suit the wind chime, something about someone's passing, something quite philosophical, something that someone's going to read and make them feel good about the person that has passed away. Something along those lines. It's going to need more research, but then what we would do is find a supplier, probably in the Far East, because it's going to be cheaper to produce this sort of item, and go to them with our own design. And we would obviously go different to the tree, make sure what you're doing isn't copyrighted, it's not trademarked, it's a free-to-use wording and symbol like this. But we would do something different. And again, we would want to include a box like this, and I think we would have a very, very good chance of doing pretty well with this product. Now, the other thing I do is look at the overall picture. So straight away with this product, they've only actually launched it. Well, they've been selling it a little while, but it seems like they've got really serious about this product from July onwards. So I would actually look for an example with more sales data than this. So that gives you a very good bit of inspiration to show you what can be done. But let's look at one that has been around a little bit longer. So creation date, we've got one here going as far back as 2020. Yeah, and they're doing a ridiculous amount a month. Okay, let's look at this, because this is a brilliant example. And you can see it's pretty simple. They have done exactly the same thing. It's a different phrase. It's a slightly different wind chime, but they've got a classy looking box. And what are they charging? Yeah, over $40. So this is pretty amazing, to be honest with you. Then this is what I do. I scroll down and click all time on the keeper graph. And this is all provided by Helium 10. And look at the picture of how long this thing's been selling like it has done for. So whenever this line's blue, it means it's in stock. When it's out of stock, obviously the pink line's going up means their sales rank is going up. They're not selling any of this product. I do this so that we can determine if this is a seasonal product or not, because we can look over the course of a year, and hopefully if a listing's been around for ages, we can look how it performs over the year. So looking back again, have we got any older products? Yeah, so this one here is 2018. It's got 1,400 reviews, but it has been around a very long time. It sells very well. It's quite a bit cheaper. That is one thing to take into account. Close this other one down. But again, simple phrase. They haven't got a box, so it's slightly less premium. This will, appeal to some people, but we've got an angle here in that if we're going to sell this product, we want to probably make it look a bit more premium. So this picture, and you can see here, it goes all the way back to January 2019. Yeah, look, they were even selling pretty well throughout those years, but it's become much stronger since, the middle of 2020 onwards. So this is definitely a product I would look at 100%, because, well, it sells really well. There's a load of other example competitors that are doing really well, but they haven't got too many reviews. And if you can match the product offering, if you can make it slightly different, you're going to have success. I'll stop there. Okay, we're not going to go into the mosquito hat, because I think I was panicking a bit, thinking, have I found a product in this short amount of time? I feel like I have. So if you've got any questions, jump into the comments below, ask away. I'm going to be able to answer all your questions really easily, I hope. But yeah, this is how we do it. This is how we find product ideas, and this is how we dig in further. So if you enjoyed it, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. If you've got any questions, make sure you ask away below. And if you want to try out Helium 10 for yourself, make sure you use one of the coupons in the description. Now, if you do, we will make an affiliate commission. It's only fair that we mention that. We always do. It won't make it more expensive for you. It actually makes it cheaper because of the deal we've got for you guys. But important that you know you can use that coupon. Don't pay full price. You don't need to. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I will see you in the next video.